was supposed to be live here. Yeah, it's finally right. So now I'm gonna do. These people are so much tended to break your intentions, break. They are such a. I don't have any word to say, but I want to that say these people are too much to say. How I want to see in English such a bad word so that they can never hurt me. But these people are too much in. Uh, he where my book is also गायब हो गई है. Literally इतनी no matter how much I try to be calm, to be a person who is generous, but these people are like, no, I'll not let you. Okay, so this is also something like somewhere as I'm supposed to do one thing, which is I don't know why this thing is. Now it's perfect, right? So the very first task is I will not be doing that very first task that I mentioned. It's been 26 minutes, right? And सर खत्म कर दिया इन चूतिया ने दिमाग का दही हो गया really frustrated. So I was doing the numbers time taken by a train, right? So we were here train kind of questions, right? Uh, Time taken by Glen train. Yeah, we were here and now we are supposed to go with the example. First, let me check something out here. How it looks like. Okay. Are you serious? Okay. Oh, but I have taken its version of change. I think so. Posing for streamline. For sure. I will not get any. So the question what we are going to do is two trains of length. I'm fine myself. Well, happy to solve these questions rather than I love doing solving date code and everything. So first we'll try to solve the code question and we'll try to understand how we can tackle this problem. Then only we'll go through lines where try shares date code problem. So I'll go with this one and it's right and I will go for the fine. So it was correlation model. Really cool rotating people on the side of my neck. So like why this why two and something. Okay, so what I was trying to get that how I've been able to fetch and so this was the very first thing. And this was I think this was the very first person. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. This was the very first thing that I got to or faced people where it is. Wait, yeah, initially, right? And there is no showing any sources from here. These people, I would say that I've got that YouTube pages and YouTube search. I've been here for the YouTube search. And what was the search for? What was the search for? I don't. And I don't reach and for Western and scientific. There were no people coming from. Okay. So yeah, I was thinking that people who have been there, that's so it's okay. Right. I'm supposed to be edited and one edited for this one. I'll change it and this one I will do this down. I can for KBIM version and we'll save it. We'll save it And the customization part will definitely do its right everything right. Or save it. And we now done. I don't know how much this is effective and how it's going to cover everything, but as previously I was going to things so parts of the purpose for this one and so and we can see it should be in dark right that which is when oh I'll be opening it I will open it and I will just little page and like I'll change this background color first of all if I there's a need of changing the background color this and then changing the background color it's already required, so it should be something like that in blue, white, and change the color of this base somewhere around black is right. I think black will be far more worth it. Working with it. So so I'll keep it and search for it. And the text, I will change this and then we'll improve the opacity, right? Now it's better, I guess. At least from the previous version, it is better to perform tasks. So it is in such a way and we'll go quite okay. So now if I go with a full version, it's not going to say anything. If you will be expand this side and go to such this, right? And now I can do one experiment, which is an experiment is by before 2030, right? Now it's quite better, and I'll explore it as first exported one thing which arrange searchable and scale it as a 100% and with a static drop setting. Right? Yes. I'm thinking to make it bold, control B, and the size should be increased, and we color it in a different color, which is different color, which is quite yellow, I guess. It is yellowish. will be more, you know, if it is yellowish, I will make it. Should be in dark and a little bit less light and from here to anywhere there. This one. And now it's okay. Now it's very good. Right? And also I'm expecting to do 10 hours of that working with a good to not only require but it's significantly for right now. So I will go with the 10 hours. 10 hours doing. Um, 10 hours. And then it should be, so sugar, go with the social shadow. Um, the favorite has a white color of white. What if I created then another color which is black and the shadow of it will I will take the shadow as white. If I do shadowing session in this tool and will take the shadow again this one or white also. I think this is something which I should go with, right? I will try to export in the image section and upload the eight number of this to eight to eight and save it to each as in will minimize it. I will try to edit it as it is required. Right, so we'll go for the edit section. So go and the start page will go to studio and so we will be go for the edits and we'll go for color, we'll do application and I'll do edit with celebration and change and this change will happen in the part of post, right? So I didn't get any view till now. I'm able to put it up to okay. So I don't know who's not to have any live in the future also, but I'll be looking at this off right. So it's actually right. Okay. So the question was What question was related to hey, binary research, right? And we were trying to understand the question previously. And we tried to understand how we can go to the question and we can tackle the question as well. So the question was there, and we had the question, and yes, the question was, so we are actually getting the question for the date code is minimum number of seconds to make mountain height zero, which is basically we can say binary search related problem. Because why it is binary search related problem? Because as we can see, we are supposed to find a worker which can do a task in the more task in less time, and we have to find those workers and give them max task, and all from all the other workers we are supposed to fetch as less task as we can assign to them to get the minimum number of seconds to make mountain height zero, right? So we previously gone through what exactly this question says and how we can tackle the problem. And it says that now we'll try to intuition and we'll try to go with the solution part, right? So it says that think about a story, how you discover the algorithm, right? How I I can discover the algorithm. Now you can discover how you can discover the algorithm by solving this question. Okay. So as we are solving here the questions, right? And the question says you are given an integer which is named as mountain height, denoting the height of the mountain. And then we are given the worker time for representing the times, work time of the worker in seconds. And then we simultaneously to reduce the all the workers work simultaneously to reduce the height of the mountain. So for a worker, if we are given work rate of the worker, which is in an integer, let's say 2 comma 1 comma 1. If there are three workers in our in for us, we are supposed to we can see that there are three workers, and it is this is a work time done by a worker, which means the very first worker takes 2 seconds to reduce size of one to reduce the size, and there is a time the worker will take more time to reduce next one one height, right? And initially, we have then a formula for getting the seconds spent by the worker in the reducing effort, which is if a worker is worker one, it is zero, one, two. Worker zero will reduce the size is for one size. It is one it height it will reduce by one. The reduction of one he is supposed to worker of I multiplied by 1, and this will be 2. If it reduces by 2, at the same time, it will be plus or multiplied by 2 or became. So which simply, if we say t, so it will be 1 like t, and if we say with an x, Okay, so it will be T worker of I, right? And for the two time, it should be repeated with T worker of I, 2T, and for the three, it will be 3T, right? So, and at the end of the, to find the total number of time taken by the worker, we have to add them all, right? So this is actually the structure that we are supposed to do, right? Just 1T, 2T, 3T to 40 until we fetch that XKT, right? So here we identified the key observation that, let's say, for example, we have given certain time T and we have to calculate how much work done by the worker can complete that work, right? For example, T plus 2T plus 3T till the KT. And this sum is equals to triangle series, as we can say a triangle series is a T multiplies by 1 plus 2 plus 3 to K, right? This is a triangle series, and we can find its solution as a T multiplied by K plus 1 upon 2. This is the mathematical formula we get. And as we can see, we can apply here binary search because the problem asks for the minimum time needed to complete the work. And if the worker can finish a mountain in a mountain, if a worker can reduce the size of mountain to the zero, okay, in t seconds, then they can also finish this work in t plus 1 second, which which means upper bound is also okay, but we are asking here to the minimum number of that work, right? Okay, which means okay. And next is if we'll explain the checking time. Let's say for a guess time t, right? Let's say there is a guess time t. We are calculating how many height each worker can remove with the t seconds, and the sum of them will be the all workers. Okay, and the final complexity will be binary search run in the log n times, and for the each subjects or body workers, it will be n log t time, right? And now we'll try to understand the concept using pseudocode, right, for this problem. And we can say we will be given there as mini mountain height in seconds, somewhere like a function, and we are given mountain height and worker times, the array, integer array, in our question. And as we have decided that we are going to search use left binary search condition here, so we'll try left is equals to 0, and we'll do right is equals to very large time, right? So we can put it as an largest possible time, we can say here. And we can write a function as in for the right as max of worker times multiplied by mountain height multiplied by mountain height plus 1 and whole divisible reduces by 2, right? which means even in worst case, the mountain will definitely finish this by this time, right? And now we'll go for the our algorithm, which is while left is less than right. I don't feel like doing tasks. It's really frustrating. Right? So we can do numerous tasks here, such as tasks as we can perform left if while we can perform this, we will be performing this while loop until this left is greater than right? So we can do numerous things such as doing background task and all. Okay, so we are going here as I'm doing the task. Before reaching this, I'm supposed to start my work as a newspaper reading. I will do aptitude next part, right? So we'll go with the flow that we have written in the sheet. Right? I am able to understand and I try what exactly the नहीं ये तुम्हारा ही है। अच्छा मेरे पास भी दो रखा था मुझे एक तुम्हारा है एक मेरा है मेरी जूठी रखी है मेरा ये हम्म खा लो फिर क्या बोल रहे हो झूठ तो ना बोलेंगे ए सी है जो अच्छा बंद कर दो मच्छर आ जाते खा लो खा लो मच्छर आ जाते दरवाजा बंद कर दिया करो शिबू अच्छे से हाँ जा शिबू जा शिबू गिर जाएगा शिव हाँ तुमने कितना पढ़ लिया? अरे हम सोच रहे थे कि इसलिए 9th क्लास की बुक्स मांग रहे थे ना, 9th और 10th की, कि अगर जॉब नहीं लगी अभी 2-3 अभी तो फॉर्म भर रहे हैं, अगर जॉब नहीं लगी तो कम से कम 9th से स्टार्टिंग करेंगे, वरना कक्षा 5 4 और 6 में भेज देते हैं स्कूल वाले। इन 5 4 और 6 के बच्चों से तो ज्यादा सही सिलेबस 9th 10th 11th का है। मीटिंग में तो अब कोई औकात ही नहीं बची जाने की, जाने नहीं दिया। ऐसे वो पढ़ाते हो ना? आपको पढ़ना है? आपको पढ़ना है? एक चेयर लेके आओ बाहर से। बैठोगे किसमें? अपनी कॉपी लेकर आओ। आपकी कॉपी कहाँ पर है? लैपटॉप पे बुआ भी काम नहीं कर रही, बुआ लैपटॉप से देख के पढ़ रही है सिर्फ। नहीं, लैपटॉप पे काम नहीं करना, लैपटॉप पे बुआ भी काम नहीं कर रही, लैपटॉप से देख के बुआ काम कर रही है। So our question is, 2 trains of length 110 meter and 130 meter travel on parallel track, right? So I'm doing it with I'm definitely going to start because I don't have any options left, and I hope it will work for me. Or I can see that there is analytics of 0 people right now. It simply says that there is no people watching this trail, and I will get 0, almost 0 return. Yeah, that's a great way. So I will be sharing that this screen also, which is to share the screen via what I'm doing is this much of data. It will be also work. It will also work for me if I can share the data with them, right? So I will try to share it out if possible. Here too, but it's only off for 29. I hope things will be on the mm, right way. Yeah. So one touch and everything gone. Okay, so the very first thing that I am thinking to work on it is I am supposed to go with this one and I will edit it out with subscription and with the customization of subscriber and lecture friendly. We'll save it out. There is no expectation from my side that I will be able to work on myself, but still I'm trying it. Hopefully, I will be able to do it. So the question is the very first question for the rule, which was time taken by a train of length L1 meter. Hey, what happened? Time taken from a train L1 meter moving at a speed of S1 meter per second to cross another train of L2 length moving at the speed of S2 meter per second in the same or opposite direction as L1 plus 2 as L2 upon S1 plus minus S2, right? This is actually the formula rather than anything else. What we are supposed to go through or use the formula when we will get any such questions regarding. Okay. And now we'll try to understand, we'll try to go through a question which actually have such an option, so such a thing, right? And the question is two trains of this is the question, two trains of length 110 and will will hide this solution part. It says that two trains of length and 1 meter and 110 meter and 130 meter of travel on the parallel track. They move in a same direction. The first one, which is a faster, takes 1 minute to pass another one completely. If they move in opposite direction, then they pass each other in 3 seconds. Then what exactly the speed of the train is, right? Okay, so we'll try to understand the question as well. Then we'll try to solve the question, right? So we'll move a room. We'll hide this one. Now our question is, I'm not going to write the question right now here. We'll take a printout of it and we'll paste it here. It will be far better than anything else, but however, it says that two trains of length 110 meter and 130 meter travel on parallel track if they move in the same direction. The first train, one which is faster, takes 1 minute. Past the other train completely if they move in opposite direction. then depart each other in 3 seconds, then what is the speed of the train is? Like, so this is actually the question that we are supposed to go through and solve. So we were saying, शिव बाहर जाओ प्लीज दरवाजा ठक देना प्लीज. Okay, so we have two trains of length 1 and 10. It says that the L1 is 110 here and the L2 is 130 meter, right? And now it says first train crosses another train within the 3 seconds. So they cross each other within 3 seconds. So it is we can see here for time taken by a train m long in passing an object of length y, it takes train by x plus y meter to cover train x plus y meter. And the second rule is here, and which is a speed of and length. There is no given any speed, right? So there is no speed they have given. It says that we have the train has passed to each other with the 3 seconds. So there will be a case. Let's V1, L1 is a first train length, L2 is a second train length, and here we'll assume that V1 is the velocity of first train, velocity of first train, and V2 is the velocity of slower train, which is second train, right? And there can be two cases. The very first case that could be case one. If they move in the same direction, but we are given here, they have to move in the second direction, the opposite direction. But it's okay. It says that L1 plus L2 upon V1 minus V2, which is the speed of first train, and this is the speed of second train, right? So we will get here is it's a 60 seconds in the same direction. Is there given that that travels is it they are moving in the same direction? The first takes faster takes one. Okay, says the first train takes 1 minute. So first takes 1 minute. The faster take 1 minute to part each other completely. So it is in same direction at time take faster train 1 minute, which is 60 seconds, and in opposite direction it takes 3 seconds, right? So 60 seconds it will be, right? And we can say here as in v1 minus v2 is equals to 60 multiplied by 1110 plus 130, right? And if we'll go with a 60 divided by divide 60, so it will be 140 upon 60, 240 upon 60, which is 4. So v1 minus v2 will be 4, right? Another we get a question as an L1 plus L2 upon V1 plus V2 is equals to 3 seconds, which is 240 upon 3 is equals to V1 plus V2, which is 60, 80, right? 80 is equals to V1 plus V2, and V1 plus V2 is equals to 80. We'll add them, so 2v1 will be 84, and v1 will be 4 to 42, and v2 will be 42 minus v2 is equals to 4, 42, 38 is equals to v2, right? And we asked to what is the speed of train, what is the speed of the train is, so first is 42 meter and 42 meter per second, and the second train has 38 meter per second, right? So this is the actual answer that I'm supposed to get, right? Now we'll move further with the second question, which is second rule, next rule, eh? With the next rule, which is I think my coordinating is good pattern. So exact whatever happened there. And so let's do it. Today is the 13th of March, right? 13th of March, and this is page number 2 that I'm going to cover. Question is, if two trains start at the same time from points A and B, शिबू बाहर बाहर चलो ना प्लीज शिबू शिबू बाबा पास खेलो जाओ शिबू 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 बाबा पास खेलो जाओ हाँ दरवाजा ढक देना प्लीज शिबू दरवाजा ढको दरवाजा ढको शिबू दरवाजा ढको अच्छे से ढकना अच्छे से शिबू अच्छे से शिबू अच्छे से दरवाजा लगा देखो ऐसे ही How do you speak up? I didn't have that thinking for that. Right. I'm not doing literally anything. First, I'll make a routine because it is more important. Okay. Which people will not, right? Which is more important, right? So, routine आज बना लूंगी एंड कल सुबह से फॉलो करूंगी इस रूटीन को. सो रूटीन आज 13 मार्च है 2026, राइट. तो 13 मार्च 2026 के बाद के सारे पेजेस भरे होंगे. इस बेसिस पे कि मैंने क्या टास्क किया है आज, क्या कंप्लीट किया है, कितना कितना किया है, कितने पेजेस में कंप्लीट किया है, राइट. रूटीन है कि 6:30 AM से लेके शाम के 7 AM तक स्टडी with 2 breaks. Okay, and the first break will be for water consumption, and second will be for natural call if here. And if right, no meal taking, nothing. 7 to 7 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Right. Tasks to be done or first is lead code, code safe, code forces, and GFG. One, two, three, four. These four are supposed to do one task each day with understanding and right. Second is BTech subjects. Third is aptitude plus English plus placement prep, right? Fourth is GATE syllabus cover. Five is Polytechnic lecturer. Six is JLPT, and the seventh is reading newspaper, solving PYQ, reading research paper, and the most important part is job application and share opportunities, right? And here one catch will be, which is competitive so government job syllabus cover, right? This is the syllabus that I'm supposed to do, a task that on a daily basis I'm supposed to do. Uh, And from 7 p.m., from 8 p.m. to since 5 बजे मेरे को उठना है तो 11 p.m. every day will be assigned for the project work, right? First trial days were from 13th of the 13th of March to 20th of March, and then we'll also decide which time, in which time, what task I will perform. Right? क्योंकि मुझे अब अल्टीमेट सक्सेस चाहिए, which means success चाहिए, and it doesn't matter what. So trial days are 10 trial days as 13 March to 20th March, right?